We cannot speak about the sun without catching a translation of the Emerald tablets or the teachings of Hermes. So this is the translation. 1. In this way you shall possess the glory of the whole world. 2. And all darkness will fly from you. 3. In this lies the potent power of all strength. 4. It will conquer everything subtle and will penetrate everything dense. 5. So is the whole universe created. Sic mundus creatus est. 6. From it come all miraculous adaptations based on the same ground. 7. That is why I am called Hermes, thrice great, having a triple greatness, because I have all three parts of the philosophy of the whole universe. 8. What I told you about the sun's action is realized. So in the 19th Arcanum 20, 21 and the final Arcanum, we are exploring alchemy, or the way of transformation, occult way of transformation. Therefore Hermes is necessary to be explored, and the principal sentences that I just read need an explanation. 1. The power of Hermes extends to all three planes. That means that all is mind. Everything is made by thought or condensed energy. Even things that appear that they are otherwise, they are not, that they are physical, they are still made of vibration. This is why it says the whole world, that thought penetrates everything. It extends everywhere. Solar action is performed, that is, that it has been realized not only in the two higher, but also in the physical plane. We have explained that before. It is of paramount, it is necessary, after projecting and releasing energy, to take action. Not necessarily massive, but guided by your higher self, your higher guidance, to take action. This is how darkness will fly away from, how you can defeat darkness. Darkness is a very passive, almost, it doesn't want you have to move from the lower, meaning passive, to the higher, energetic, active. You need to be active. This is how you dominate darkness, how to dominate lies and disruption and remove obstacles. In this lies potent, powerful strength. Again, after the law of analogy, after you know the unity of substances, and therefore the unity in connection with matter, with matter, apparently physical, apparently material universe. It indicates the participation of gold, that is the sun, and the silver, which is the moon, in the process of the action. It underlies the importance of support, the earth. That's why the word lies. It means it stands. It's a platform. You have to act. Otherwise, the transformation energies cannot be released. Therefore, by doing that, it will conquer. It will conquer everything subtle, and it will penetrate everything dense. You will be able to do everything, anything you want, or anything that is needed. So is the whole universe created. That means that every form, event, has the same principle behind it, principles to be manifested. From it come all miraculous adaptations based on the same ground. All miracles are working from that dimension, from that connection place. That is why I am called Hermes thrice great, or having triple greatness, because I have all three parts of the philosophy of the whole universe. Someone who has neutralized binaries, not just someone who practices occult, a mystic, not just occult. You need to have connection with God, overself. That's the way. What I told you about is the sun's action realized. This is to encourage the alchemists to action, or the occultists. Let's see some numerical analysis. This is the 19th arcanum, therefore 19 equals 2 plus 17, which is the star, or another title, as we said, the hope, equals 19 equals 17 plus 2, or 19 equals 2 plus 17. That means 2, the divine substance, and hope lead to truth. Prayer and intuition will guide you to true, fruitful actions, true ontological truth, true facts, metaphysical knowledge and insights, facts and knowledge. The mystery of polarity, that is 2 in human nature, together with intuition, that's 17, will create virtue, that's 19. For if you understand which is negative and which is passive, you will see that you will know negative, passive, the good, and if you know what is apart from impression, there is also an active manifestation, then you will necessarily do only the good. You will know evil from wrong from right, good from evil, knowledge of good and evil. Following a clean heart, you develop virtue, your virtues. You develop virtue, the virtue. So the titles in the spiritual, we have Veritas Fecunda, fruitful truth. The hierarchy of manifested universe leads to a truth that produces results, things that last and evolve. Only truth can do that. Only reintegrated humanity can do that, reintegrated from the fallen aspect. Second title in the astral is Virtus Humana, human virtue, as we saw before, from the crude altruism, which is only towards our closed ones, to the sacrifice of a messiah or a teacher for his students, his people. Aurum Philosophale, Philosopher's Stones, the Philosopher's Stones, or the gold of the philosophers. We already touched that in the beginning. It is the light of the Ein Sof. In the image, in the older version, we see 2 children playing in a garden and the sun watching over them with a golden rain around them. We also see a fence behind, that means they are protected. There is a providence and protection while in that connection with the light, and you can be pure like the children in like the child, without hidden intentions, agendas, or cares and problems. The title of the whole card is Lux Resplendence, or Resplendent Light. The more popular one is the sun.